Oh, I'm going completely the wrong direction. Uh, and I um, so Sarah, will you be venturing forth today? Do be sure to take care if so. Though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the warrior of darkness how to look after herself. Old habits, you understand. Ah, Dava, how very opportune. Post the bookkeeper. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? Plenty. Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, see, for revealing to us the truth of the warriors of light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is, in the case of Ardbert. You two were surprised to see him, I think. Very surprised, because he's not Ardbert. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And then the stars rained down from the sky. And well, you know the rest. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude. And so here I am. Thank you, Dava, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the warriors of light to their rightful place in history. Should you perhaps wish to have your account of these matters submitted to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. Very well. Tell me what the situation is like in the city. Situation in the city? You mean the people's awakening as warriors of light? Well, while questions remain about the circumstances surrounding Ardbert's return, history tells us that what took place may not be entirely unprecedented. But to understand requires an understanding of warriors of light in a broader Randic context. To please you, I should be able to provide an overview. I flatter myself that it may grant you a better grasp of that which is occurring not only in the Crystarium, but the world at large. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant text. Pray join me at your earliest. Okay. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, miss. I bid you a pleasant day. My early convenience is now. Yep, right where I thought it would be. Cabinet of Curiosity. There was a faster way to get up here. Oh, oh, good card. Got that's what I want to bring out. The ancient one. Of the ancient one. The little bird face. Ah, Deva, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the 4-hour lesson. There's a great many works to make reference to the Warriors of Light. I shall with focus only on that's most relevant. Oh, gang is just Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we help over here. Been out keeping watch over the Crystarium. Be this as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up familiars, and Alpha volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? Of course. Of course, the more the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with books in a moment. For when to pore over the annals of frantic history, one would note the comparative occurrence of individuals hailed as warriors of light. Hardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Halfwill, legendary first of Lakeland, Broadfort, and Stallord, the fabled Gran and Galgant foe of Vobert, and no list of Randic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Hune of Ronka. In older text, he too was called a warrior of light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative association with the title. But it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exalt, but to revile. Far cry from the beginning. Right. This, my friends, is Norvrant's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, the prophesized hero rose to deliver the world from doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself as foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the self-same epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessor. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Oh, I think I want that armor. I wonder if I can get it. Well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in Taurus, though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied. Heroes have been honored thus since antiquity, nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to echo and is able to hear Heidelind's voice. As she tells him, so too does he style himself a warrior of light. No, wait, as she styles him, so does he style himself a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely there will have been no heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see the theory holds true in the other world if crossing the rift were that easy. It would be interesting to see more than just the force and curse. I wonder if we'll ever go to the 13th. Heidelin did call me a warrior of light. Did. I've never heard her voice myself. But I can feel her presence, perhaps Gentilia. At any rate, assuming all this is true, and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Askins have been amused. Perhaps the world at large associate light, and by extension Heidelin with good, must have added insult to injury. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I explained myself. Yeah, I don't think everyone knows that we're not the first. They're probably hopelessly confused. Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apology. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Oh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Was PTO? Are you alright? Ah, precious, precious tone. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You are killed. Farewell. Sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? I'm the Warrior of Darkness. The Warrior of Darkness? My name's Yo, and I want to help everyone. Please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, be a warrior of light. Here to ask. Warrior of darkness, how to be a warrior of light. Maybe if this was the source, not the curse. The other thing I have to say. Do you remember me when you returned to the sea with the Exarch asked how you became so strong? Weren't you shorter? Huh. Sorry we knocked over the book. Something else have to say. Setting aside our misgivings, it would seem churlish to encourage the young lady and see what she has to say. No harm done to the children, you see. When children want warriors to fight? feel like it's called a ploy to get people to bring back the blood. So I want to be a warrior of light, but not one that fights with the sword and all that. So I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people. An apothecary. I'm going to help everyone in this area. No, in all of Norvrot. When I told Arthur and Fear all this, they said the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. I think we need a way to might actually make poison. This place is so big and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching at this rate. I'm not going to get anywhere. If one were to look, one would should be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little distasteful for one so young, but seemed a warrior of darkness. Perhaps you might accompany young Hagrid rather than Holmes. I believe she can learn more by observing the doctors at their work. Sounds like a plan. Seems we're finished here, so we'll come with you. What will I say? Oh. That's from the fragment of the rotten egg. I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're gonna be the rotten egg. I'll leave it at 4 minutes away. Awesome. Brace up. That's a huge head. So yep, here. You have to say about it. Right, I'm here. What do I do? What do I do? Well now, what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed teachers? That's the way of it? Learn about... That's right, I want a warrior of light to got potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. Those few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them, sweetie. Guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe, artists who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and young things like you who are the Astarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, see? And so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. And does it mean my dream was any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our pure they set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you well, though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll be the best apothecary ever. Just you what? That's the spirit. Without further ado, then, may I entrust you with the task? I have placed an order at Sweet for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Oh, an ingredient? Leave it to me, miss. Ah, such an abundance of energy, though I can't help wonder if you'll be all right by yourself. I get company. My, my apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at Sweet Sea, you speak to a woman named Christine, and she will point you in the right direction. Will do. I shall join you. As one who suggested this course, I would, assist your first step. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want warriors of light, just not the same as... So we'll wait here, Dark Warrior of Darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Green and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask them about the castery. Where's... way to get... And... hurry? I think that would be the quickest way to get there. There's a lot of food quests to do. At some point, I need to do. Where is it? There it is. So is that? If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself, may I assume you are with Master Alpha now? Right, lest you wondered, Sesameo's orders were great. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have the time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alpha and his young companion to help themselves to the fruit of the vines. Perhaps you could lend them a hand? It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Oh, I see some right now. Oh, I need 3 of them. Oh, you're here too? They're picking little grapes. Quite fun. There's some grapes for you. Wow, you picked many already? Amazing. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Sesameo? I can't wait to see what you're gonna do with them. Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago I fell sick, really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so sick I couldn't get out of bed. Then a traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but it made me get better. He was so brave, the apothecary, I mean. Went around taking care of people even when it was dangerous. And I decided I wanted to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends. But I didn't really know what I was doing, or if there was anything else I could do. Then not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world helping people. And I thought that's the same as what I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your name again? Taylor? I haven't seen him for a bit. We must already be out there looking for help. Taylor. Oh yeah, it's in the card. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Rico. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering grapes to peasants. It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elizabeth who had styled and desired to become warriors of light within the war hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them the first. Elizabeth did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, must return to our own world ere long. With the exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not but that the way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say I cannot in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elizabeth. I feel like we're going to be cutting it pretty close if we're dealing with Elizabeth. It was no longer a strange and distant land after all. Norvrond had become as a home to us, and her people our own. Let it drag Rick. Wouldn't do to keep your admirer waiting. Love that pretty crystal tower look. Going to contact. Where's the oh, I can just go in here. For sure I can. Okay, I don't even need to use one of the crystals. And I'm my thanks for your kind help, sweetie. We now have all the ingredients we require. From the grape, we shall make a vinegar, which will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonder for the constitution. As part of our studies, I may just have to give a little taste. Okay, that's a good one. Way of having her study, tasting medicine. Next quest is Poet Dream. Warrior of Darkness. Finish helping Ricky won't show us fighting, not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. You already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say they've become a pest around Terrarium of late. I tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and us home, but they shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Casimir kindly furnished us with some lures for the bat. While the While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me. Alice, wait, come on, children. Okay, who is finding these bats? Fighting? Oh, over here. I won't. Maybe. Oh wait, no. Not so far. Vampire bats. Like. Everyone's here? Good. Let's get started, shall we? As the name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, have grown more active with the return of night. Just draw them out when close to Earth. Work by exploiting their behavior. Bats are wont to nest in the so you are like to attract more if placed in the building. I have 6 words, free and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up your fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best of us. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, it's hard to stay with Green. He's really strong. Okay. Without further ado, then let's begin. You're here first, I guess. Here and here. I feel like this is here to kill without more. That's the thing. I wonder whether I see a little bit. Probably soon. And one more now. close. But there's two of them this time. Bad. One. Well fought, Ava. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest, though I knew the tally, may I say your things, good measure. That's horrible. Apologies for the wait. My thanks. Not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. 5, 6, 7, 7 things from Alisade. Means that victory goes to Alisade. Navarre collected 4. Well, no wonder why it took me so long. Ah, I did it. I bested Navarre. In another goddamn fight. You tried, didn't you? And there I was taking it seriously. Spare me your pain next time, will you? Social. Now seen the warrior darkest in action. What are your impressions? She's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. My guards are strong, but the warrior of darkness is much, much strong. I want to be just like her. Good, if you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well be the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Deva. Train hard. Keep at it for long enough, and you'll be strong too. Don't mind telling us. When did you decide that you wanted to become warriors of light? Well, we were listening with everyone when Ardbert appeared, but I've wanted to be strong before I came to Therium. The Sin Eaters killed my father, see? My father and my sister, see? And I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new warriors of light. What about you, Artil? Me? To be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star showers the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I'd had to go out there and find it. Odd. Well, for both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourself. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, warrior of darkness. We'll never forget it. I understand how Arkel feels. star shower didn't awaken my idling voice, but that vision of the final days of Amarat burning, it filled me with this sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind, but when I try to focus on them, they seem to fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt it. But lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured. I have no intention of donning an Astian mask. I just wish we knew what Elizabeth is plotting. Quite obvious, he's gonna turn people who want to fight against me. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Green and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see it. Their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Oh, I'm going up there. Nothing, just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. Probably because your souls have been out of their body for too. As you ponder Alice's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Why did I have that urge? Like the first outfit there at okay. Let's see. I'll walk into this city and see what I can do. It's up there, I think. You know, it's saying it's down. No, have it. Oh. Go. Yes, that's. Oh, that. Who am I waiting for? Oh, Elizabeth.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Both called here. Must be an important cutscene. Must have to speak to the ass. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind in the very star upon their transport. For yours is the seat of Elizabeth, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided. I assume I'm looking through Elizabeth's eyes? I still want to know what Elizabeth's name.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
What are you plotting? I feel like it's fitting that it's dark and raining.
Come now. My plans are no mystery. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you, body and soul. All else must wait.
Oh, you're giving Elidibus way more character than they did in the past.
Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world.
Not as charismatic as him itself, though.
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hythodius called me his new old friend. Oh, that's the the fabricated memory of the African that was semi-conscious? Yeah.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
The X-Arc, why is he more than usual?
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Oh. You trying to kill him?
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Ah, tried to kill him, but he failed.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
Seems to be.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Oh yeah, make those,
It is the tower's way of
crystal thing?
compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything. They knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope, or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Reckless.
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank
What's going
goodness.
on?
What's
Something
wrong?
happened? Elizabeth's doing bad things again?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Oh, Tancred. Pretty sure he was the first one that was taken to the body the first. Of course it would be him. Assuming I'm remembering correctly. Fate seemed determined not to allow us a quiet moment, but come, let us have the details from Reen. Next quest, right? Fred. It happened after Alice and I saw the children back to Fragret. Want each chance to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shattering Elizabeth around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Therian. And he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been when he just crumpled to the ground. The doctors are looking after him now, with Alphino standing by just in case of healing magic was needed. If I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you and the guard at the extra told you where to look. I see, it cannot have been leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to the Fragret. Fast, right, up and down. Does that even protect against fall damage? It does. Oh, wait. They dragged you here too, did they? How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Tancred's ether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuation. And all of this happened without warning? Not exactly. You will doubtless recall the time Yurianje nearly drowned a gallant rescue. When his water walking arm failed, he was tired, as were you when you got back. We were both content, yes, on account of which he begged us to rest, which in retrospect may have been a good idea. Fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. As Alphino observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, please, but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Ava, might I trouble you to make a trip to the course? In addition to looking in on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Trial about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals have invariably coincided with some matter of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, light ravaging crops, you know, the sort of thing. All of which serves rather conveniently to make Elizabeth's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Asian? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further. Though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I've been out there for a while. Mayhap Urianje too can be prevailed upon to join it in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance in the matter of spirit vessels of the spirit vessels construction. It is for Becklug and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. You'll do no such thing. However however heedless you are of your own well-being, care at all for Green's feelings. You'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphino and I will find Urianje. All being well, we will have news to share by the time we return. Safe travels, Dava. You have to say, Thancred. Lest you misunderstand, I'm not adverse to putting my feet up. It's being coddled like a brittle-boned non-aged canary that takes. Oh, rising stone. What excellent, awful timing. Why awful? See, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Crowd's hardly had a moment's rest in the past few days. Didn't want anyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Hey, but listen to me, I call myself a receptionist, and I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You'd better talk to Cryo. She's with the others in Dawn's respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? Well, go see him. How bad could it be? It's like,
Excuse us.
yep. Why is it?
This way.
Okay.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary. I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed.
Oh.
But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
In here.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether.
Okay, that's good.
And while the others
now.
have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
but news from the first. I see you work on the secret case without friends begin to falter, as they themselves have observed the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as that. For now, I'll still be able to call the fluctuation of their ether, but it's only a matter of time. You'll lose them if you don't act soon, so if the Exarch is ready for something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, we seek to draw upon Alagon's wisdom, worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I know just the man. Time against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person. Even if it does mean my patient. Next quest. The Vog fair Raphael goes and finds an expert of hers. I mean, there's a gift I was hoping